All right, he may have been the first kid in the 90s, but now Brock Pierce is ready to take on the top job. He tore up the ice in the Mighty Ducks.
Pass one, pass center, no, skating flying. He fakes once, fakes twice, fakes 3 times, shoots, scores, yes, 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 yes.
And start alongside Sinbad in First Kid.
Be cool. Don't just stand there. Say hello.
Hello.
Great. Just make the girl go deaf. They love that.
But Brock Pierce ditched Hollywood to make his fortune through cryptocurrency. Now he's running to be president of the United States of America.
And Brock joins us right now. Brock, hello. Thank you so much for being with us today. Tell us what made you want to run for president.
Well, simply said, love. Love for my country, love for the American people, love for this planet. I am deeply concerned about the state of our nation. I am very worried about our collective future. You know, the United States looks more like the divided states of America right now, and we have to find a way to harmonize. We have to find a way to reunite. We have to find a path forward.
Brock, that's a great way to run. And as you say, I think just then, we've never seen the United States this bad since maybe the 60s. By running, though, at this time, Ruth Bader Ginsburg dies on the weekend. That's caused more dissension about what's going to happen to the Supreme Court. Trump's going to push to go on this. How is coming in now and sort of potentially messing up some of the votes for either side helping?
Well, as of right now, we have no information that says that we're impacting one party more than the other. We're data scientists, we're data analytics people. What we're seeing is that we're bringing people to the polls that would not vote otherwise. We're resonating heavily with the youth people, 35 years old and younger. 50% of the population of the planet today is under the age of 35. Mm-hmm. And the youth are the sleeping giant. When they wake up and realize the power and the potential for impact they have, it's going to be huge.
So where are you in the polls then, Brock? Because I'm seeing only 2 people in the polls, and that's Biden and Trump. So where are you sitting in your polling?
Well, this is our data analysis, right? So we know everyone that is coming and registering. We're also doing, all the traditional sort of IVR stuff, calling, understanding where we are. And so we're actively focused. And if we're having an impact that's going to potentially impact the election one way or another, we'll know. And as of right now, we are not negatively impacting anyone. We believe that we're not running against anyone. Mm-hmm. We're running with and for everyone.
So you say you're targeting the youth vote. What are the policies that you're floating at the moment?
Well, there's a bunch of them. At a high level, we're trying to bring game-changing ideas to the table. How do we upgrade the operating system of the United States of America? So the way that we've been measuring our success in a lot of governments for a long time is by growth, blind growth, growth for growth's sake, GDP, gross domestic product. The problem with growth is it assumed that we had infinite resources, which we've known for some time now we don't have. It also doesn't differentiate between positive and negative, meaning cancer creates growth, locking people up in prisons create growth, forest fires on the West Coast create growth, hurricanes create growth. But is that the growth we want to incentivize for? I'm a systems designer. And so as a systems designer, I understand the importance of incentivization. What we incentivize, we get. The founding fathers of this country had a very powerful intention. That is life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. I suggest as the American people that we measure our success and hold our government to account on life expectancy, liberty, or freedom and happiness, and start to use new metrics because we're lacking a vision or a target or a goal. Where are we going? And I want to present some game-changing ideas on a basic one that definitely resonates with the youth, though, is things like cannabis. We are for cannabis legalization. I would pardon and expunge everyone in the criminal justice system for cannabis-related crimes. Cannabis saved my mother's life.
Just quickly before you go, you're a third-party candidate up against Kanye West. You were up against, of course, the Vice President Joe Biden and the now President Donald Trump. What do you think of the people you're up against?
Well, I think it takes tremendous courage for anyone to run for this office because you're inviting in, incredible levels of scrutiny. You're having every decision you've ever made in your life put under a magnifying glass. It takes incredible sacrifice, and I'm glad that people are showing up for this job. And I hope that we find a way to ultimately work together and keep bringing the best ideas forward and making sure that everybody feels like they have a voice and everyone has a seat at this table.
Yep. Well, it's a pretty extraordinary time to be involved in this
Wow.
race. Brock, we
You're a
appreciate
brave man, Brock.
We appreciate you
Hell of
joining
an
us.
election.
Oh, for sure. We wish you all the very best. Thank you very much and take care.
Thank you.
And you can follow Brock's journey on his Instagram page.